All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Fantastic, fantastic. Today's morning, very wonderful morning. It is sunny where I am in Uganda, a very small landlocked country with beautiful people. Yes, my name is Sembacha Chris from Uganda, Africa here, East Africa, particularly. I'm one of the leaders that you are working with in this opportunity of cryptocurrency trading using artificial intelligence or using a robot called the Royal Q. So let me in the comment section, where are you listening us from? The name and the country. The name and the country where you are. The name and the country. Your name and the country where you are listening us from in the comment section. Let me see. Yes, good morning, good afternoon, crypto ambassadors from where you are across the world. Maybe you can also give us the rank, name, your name, country, and the rank. Are you a V1? Are you a V2? Are you a V3? Are you a V4? Are you a V5? Yes. Can also give us the rank, where you are listening us from. So I want to recognize the presence of different leaders on today's call. Crypto ambassadors, I think that is Leader Julius. If he's around, I greet you wherever you are. Thank you for the wonderful job that you are doing to the crypto ambassadors community. Yes, and different leaders. We have leader Maris from Arua City in West Nile, from Arua City in West Nile, V2. Yes, leader Emmanuel from Chireka is a V1. I just started the business. Afonso Winner. Hey, Afonso Winner from US. Hey, United States of America. I think it is crypto is spreading like wildfire in US because recently I was watching the state of Louisiana when they officially announced that crypto can be used as a payment. So I think it is banning from there. We have Emma from Dubai. I greet you. Crypto Boss, Leader Sylvia from Qatar. I like the name, Crypto Boss. Yes. We have this one from Ghana. We have Amanda from UK. I greet you. Chris from Uganda. Oh, my friend, you have my name. Chris Nachibinge. You have my name. That is my name. People who are called Chris, we are not lazy. We are very hardworking. That's why I'm here. Hey, that's why I'm here. We have George from Ghana. I greet you, sir. Stephanie from Kuwait. Yes. Hey. Yeah. People, seriously, people are here. If you see that I have not announced your name, just know that you are not in the comments section. Dagala Simpaji from Uganda, Kampala City, the beautiful city in Africa, in East Africa. Sultan from Uganda, Chibuli. You have this one, Adeimo from Nigeria, Bernard from Kampala. We have Samuel from Zambia. Oh, Zambia people. Zambia people, I greet you. I greet you. We have Susan Wanja from Doha, Qatar. Safi from Uganda, Bernard from Nigeria. Yes. Muhammad from Munyonyo. Muhammad, you might be rich. Munyonyo is not for the weak, eh? It is for the rich people. Evelyn from Saudi, Jackie from Uganda, Karunji from Uganda. All right. Wherever you are across the world, thank you for believing in the leaders. Thank you for trusting in RealQ and getting started in this business wherever you are. We have Mire from Uganda. Mire from Uganda is also around. So today it is a Monday. We have Kelly Jessica, currently from Uganda, but currently in Abu Dhabi. Yes, thank you for being hardworking. Thank you for being an Asora where you are. Yes, today is a Monday. And Monday, we always talk about, we have Amora from Malindi, Kenya, Kenyan people, our brothers, the Gen Z. The Gen Z. Okay. Yes, so today is a Monday. And Monday, we always talk about how to set signals. How to set what? How to set signals. So I told you I changed the way I am training from how to set signals to how to save them. Because I believe that what I'm doing, it is for the benefit of all of us. That take a lot of time to set these signals. But if you have saved your strategy, if you have saved your strategy in your Royal Q account, it is going to be very easy for you to set a signal when given, and you are not going to take a lot of time. That's why I changed my training from setting the what? From setting the signal to record to saving these strategies in our Royal Q application. Once you save the strategy and you are given a signal, you just choose the strategy you want to be trading with. So today we are going to talk about the super start small and win big strategy. How do you save it? Super start small and win big strategy. How do you save this strategy within your Royal Q application? Remember, these strategies work depending on the performance of the market. Depending on the performance of the market. The super start small and win big strategy that I'm going to talk about today, when you trade using this strategy, it gives you a lot of profit than the start small and win big. These are two different strategies. We have start small and win big, then we have super start small and win big. They are two different what? Strategies. Why is it giving you a lot of profit? It is because when you look at the first buy-in amount, the initial first buy-in amount, it is bigger than the other one of start small and win big strategy. However, when you are using the super start small and win big strategy, the number of margin calls reduces. It's not so much with the start small and win big. You get it? So these strategies are used depending on the performance of the market. How is the market performing? You get it? And I told you, you can look at the performance of the market when you see the performance of Bitcoin. The performance of what? The performance of Bitcoin. Whenever you see the price of Bitcoin going down, also other cryptocurrencies, their market goes what? Goes down. If the performance of Bitcoin goes up or the price of Bitcoin goes up, then also some of the coins, their market rises. Now, what would be the best strategy for you to trade with when the price of Bitcoin is a little bit down? Because we said when the price of Bitcoin goes down, some of the cryptocurrencies, their market is also down. We have seen this. where you find all coins are in red color. Red color floating loss. You get it? We have seen this when they are in floating loss. Why? Because maybe the price of Bitcoin has gone a little bit down. Now, in that period, what is the best strategy for you to use? That is the start small and win big. Start small and win big strategy. Why? Why is it that you will use the start small and win big strategy? Because it gives you an option of opening more margin calls that give you safety in the market. That give you safety in the what? In the market. The only way to overcome floating loss, it is by opening up more margin calls. That is the only solution. That is the only solution. I have seen people trying to create shortcuts in this business. I have seen people doing this. They go to their Binance, they remove money from coins which are still trading, in Royal Q, in what? In Royal Q. And the person goes into Binance, removes the money from the coin. Remember, the coin is still trading in Royal Q. The robot has not yet sold the what? The coin. Now, if the robot sells the coin when the coin rises and the robot sells it, it is going to be selling nothing because you already removed the money from the coin in Binance. And therefore, the robot will not give you profit. However, it will show you the profit you would have made. It will show you profit you would have made if you did not remove money from the coin in Binance. In what? In Binance. And therefore, when the robot sells, they will deduct fuel fee from you, and yet you have not made profit because you removed the money from the coin. And therefore, you are going to receive a message saying abnormal operation. Abnormal operation order. Once you do that act, one, Roku will freeze your account. It will freeze your account and you will activate another robot. I'm telling you that. Two, they deduct fuel fee about 6% of the money, of the profit you would have made. So it is you who is making a loss. Stop that habit. I've seen people doing that. Because you are into floating loss, now you want to create shortcuts. Instead of being patient, you go to your Binance, you remove money from the coin, and the coin remains trading in your queue. It remains what? Trading. By the end of the day, if the robot sells the coin, you receive an abnormal operation order. Then you come to our inbox. What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? It means one, you either converted the coin in Royal Q, you converted the coin in Binance when it is still trading in Royal Q. Two, you removed the money from the coin. There are some people who do that. Royal Q says all orders should be completed by the robot. Right. And then the other thing I want to clarify, as a person who is teaching trading on Monday, trading so many coins does not mean that you are going to make a lot of profit. This has become a total habit from our traders. A total habit from our traders. If you want safety from the market, don't trade so many coins. Trade with margin calls. That is all. Trade with margin calls. Trade with margin calls. You find a person who is using $100, and the person is trading 5 coins. For what? Trade 1 coin with 9 margin calls so that you can be safe in the market. You find the person with $1,000. The person is trading 11 coins. 11 coins for what? For what, really? For what? For what? 11 coins for what? Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen as I start. Because we are having a very big problem from our traders. Someone told me that Africans are not advised to put all of their eggs in one basket. That's why they are trading so many coins, because Africans are not advised to put all their eggs in one basket. That saying does not work in crypto. Does not work in crypto. The solution it is to have many margin calls, not trading so many coins. Trade 1 coin, have so many margin calls to have safety in the market. Okay, so let me start from here. $100, trade 1 coin. $200, trade 1 coin. $300, trade 1 coin. $500, trade 1 coin. $600, trade 1 coin. $700, trade 1 coin. $800, trade 1 coin. $1,000, trade 1 coin. $2,000, you can either trade 2 or 1. You can trade 1 or 2. 3,000, can decide to trade 3 coins. $5,000, don't exceed 3 coins. You get it? So this is how you are supposed to trade. This system of putting $5 in 1 coin, and then in another coin you also put $5. In another coin you also put $5. That is now $15. $15 in 3 coins. Who told you that one is going to give you safety? What if the market goes down? Hey. Okay. Those ones who are writing and taking a screenshot, they have already taken that screenshot. So we are talking about the super the super start small and win big strategy. The super start small and win big strategy. What are the calculations? Super start small and win big. It starts from $100. It starts from $100. Super start small and win big. It starts from $100. Meaning that people who are using $100, you can trade using the super start small and win big strategy. So what are the calculations? Master the calculation, because the calculations apply to all the trading capital starting from $100 and above. The calculations apply to all trading capital starting from $100 and above. $100, we say trade 1 coin. You are going to use 15%. 15 per what? Percent times $100. Times 100 what? Times $100. What is 15%? 15%, it is 15 divided by 100, which is 0.15 times $100. Times 100 what? Dollars. 0.15 times $100, which is giving us $15. So $15, it becomes our initial first buy in amount, or what we call the FFBA. What is the remaining balance? The remaining balance is $100, which was your trading capital, minus 15. Minus what? 15. 100 minus 15, it is giving you 85. 85, divided it by 5. 5 becomes your second first buy in amount. It becomes your second first buy in amount. So when you divide 85, divide by 5, you get 17. You get 17. 17 becomes the number of margin calls. 17 becomes the number of margin calls. 17 becomes the number of margin calls. You get it? So after the robot buying this coin using $15, change from $15 to $5. To $5. You get it? So that the robot can buy the 17 margin calls using 5 what? Using $5. That is the super start small and win big strategy. 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 Let's go to $200. It is 200. Trade one coin. Trade one coin. You are going to use 15% of 200, which is 15 divided by 100 times 200, which is 0.15 times $200, which is giving us 30. It gives us $30. The $30 becomes our first, it becomes our initial first buy in amount. What is the remaining balance? The remaining balance, it is 200 minus 30. 200 minus 30. 30, it is the initial first buy in what? In amount, which is giving us 170. Divide this by 5. 5 becomes our second first buy in amount. 170 divided by 5, which is giving us 34 margin calls. It gives us 34 margin calls. It gives us 34 margin calls. It gives us 34 margin calls. So you are going to set, the robot will buy by $30. After it buys using the $30, change from 30 and you put 5. You put what? 5. Because 5 becomes your second first buy in amount. It becomes your second first buy in amount. And you are going to trade with 34 margin calls. You are trading with 34 margin calls. Let's move away from there. Let's move away from there. Let's move away from there. I'm giving you different examples for easy understanding. That's what I'm doing. So some people, they are very easy at confusing themselves. Hey, $500. If your trading capital is $500, trade one coin. Use 15%. 15% of what? Of $500, which is 0.15 times $500. That is how much? 0.15 times $500. That is $75. $75 becomes your FFBA. It becomes your FFBA. It is the initial first buy in amount. Now, what would be the remaining balance? The remaining balance would be 500 minus 75. 500 minus 75, which is giving us 425. Divide this by 5. 425, divide it by 5, whereby it is giving you 85 margin calls. 85 margin calls. And the 5, this 5 here becomes your second FBA. Your second first buying amount. That after the robot buying the coin using the $75, change from 75 and you put 5 what? $5. So that the robot can buy the 85 margin calls using $5. Using $5. Now, I think that is done and dusted. It is done and dusted. Trade one coin. Now, I'm going to give you a simple formula. I'll give you a simple formula. Someone may ask me a question. From $100, up to $500, up to 500 what? Dollars. You can divide this by 5, and 5 becomes your second first buying amount. You get it? Then from $1,000 and above, you can decide to divide by 10. Divide it by 10. That means 10 becomes your second first buying amount. It becomes your second first buying amount. How is it going to be? How is it going to be? How is it going to be? For example, if you are using $1,000, if you are using $1,000, it's going to be like this. 1,000, trade one coin, use 15%, which is 15 times 1,000. It is 0.15 times 1,000. Someone will ask me, where is 0.15 coming from? If you divide 15, divide by 100, you get 0.15. When you divide 15, divide by 100, you get 0.15 times $1,000, which is your capital. Which is your what? Your capital. 0.15 times 1,000, which is giving us $150. Hey, 100 and what? And $50. This one, it becomes our FFBA. It is our initial first buy in amount. So what is the remaining balance? The remaining balance is 1,000 minus $150. 1,000 minus 150, which is giving us $850. Divide this by 10. Divide this by what? By 10. 10 becomes our second first buy in amount. So when you divide 850, divide it by 10, it is giving you 85 margin calls. That's what I was meaning. That from 1,000, that's what I was meaning. That from 1,000 and above, you can divide by 10. And I said 10 becomes your, it becomes your second first buy in amount. Meaning that after the robot buying the coin using $150, you are going to change the first buy in amount from 150 to 10. From 150 to 10. I have given this strategy to one of my new recruits. It's called Mike. If he's here, he has made some money using this strategy. He has made this money, some money, $20, $15 in a day, like that, using $1,000. But he's trading one coin. He's trading one coin. He's trading one coin at a go. The coin sells, then he trades another one. It sells, he trades another one. That's how he's trading. I don't allow him to trade 2 coins or 3 coins with $1,000. It is only one coin that he trades. The coin sells, then he enters another one. It sells, he enters another. With margin calls. How many margin calls? 85 margin calls. Now, you people sometimes are not serious. I said from 100 to $500. Divide it by 5. 5 becomes your second first buy in amount. How is it going to be? It is going to be, if you are using 1,000, if you are using $100, it is going to be 15% of 100, which is 0.15 times 100, giving us $15. $15 becomes our initial first buy in amount, or FFBA. Then what is the remaining balance? The remaining balance is $100 minus 15, which is giving us 85. Divide this by 5, which is giving us 17. This is the 5 that I'm talking about. The second first buy in amount. Here, because it may confuse you. Me, I know the people that I'm teaching. I know. Hey, I know the people that I'm teaching. I understand you very well. No one else can understand you more like me. Now, how can I, where do I get 10? Then I said from 1,000 and above. 1,000 above. That means 1,000, 200, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 and above. You can decide to divide by 10. Divide by 10, and 10 becomes your second first buy in amount. If you have understood that, type 1 in the chat. If you have understood that, type 1 in the chat, because now I'm going to the settings. We have known how we calculate the margin calls and the first buy in amounts. Then we want to go to the settings. How do you set and how do you save this strategy within your ROQ application? How do you set and how do you save it within your ROQ application? That whenever you are given a signal, it is going to be very easy for you to set the signal with a saved strategy within your ROQ application. Simple mathematics. My brother Simon has said simple calculation. That means everyone can understand this, right? Everyone can understand what? Can understand this. If you have not, I'm allergic in mathematics. My brother. Now, whose image is this? Saint Francisco he wants us to see him. Why do you want to chase him away? And no one else could explain to me. Someone understand more like you do. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Because I understand that the people I'm teaching, I want to take you slow. Slow. Slow, but what? But sure, when everyone has understood. When everyone has understood. So we are on super start small and win big strategy, where I said that people with this trading capital, $100 trade one coin, $200 one coin, $300 one coin, $400 one coin, $500 one coin, $600, one coin. $700, one coin. $800, one coin. $1,000, one coin. $2,000. You can decide to trade one or two with $2,000. Then $3,000, trade three coins. $5,000, trade three what? Three coins per day. When one delivers, set another one. When one delivers, set another one. When all of them are sold off by the robot, set another three. Wait for them to sell off before you set another one. If you have three coins and maybe two coins sell, set these two. Choose other two coins and you set them to make, but don't exceed three numbers. Don't exceed three coins in a day. Don't exceed three coins in a day. Wait for them to deliver, set another one. Otherwise, my brothers and sisters, you're going to find the problems in trading, and then you will say leaders didn't tell you, didn't explain to you, you know what. So you are going to be trading under sub-bin mode real-time settlement using the super start small and win big. You are trading under sub-bin mode real-time settlement. Real-time settlement. Why is it real-time settlement? Because we want to make profit when the market is dropping down. People who are trading under this mode, the real-time settlement, under that mode, they are able to make profit even when the market is dropping. Even when the market is going down. You get it? Even when the market is going down, they receive what we call the sub-sales. They get sub-sales. So if you trade under sub-bin mode, is this sub-bin mode? There is that sub-bin mode. The robot sells, but it doesn't give you profit. The profit is either returned back in the market for the robot to buy more and create another new average price to help the coin to come out from floating loss. From floating loss. When you trade in warehouse means that all the coins the robot has bought from the first call, second call, fourth call, third call, and the fourth call, the robot will sell them all together. They are going to be sold all together. That's why it is called warehouse. It is sold all together. You get it. But under this and warehouse mode works for people who are trading with 1 up to 4 margin calls. If you have 1 up to 4 margin calls, you automatically trade in warehouse mode. But when you open more than 4 margin calls, that's when you can decide. Okay. So when you open up more than 4, when you open up more than 4, that's when you decide to either trade in sub-bin mode, or you can decide to trade in sub-bin mode real-time settlement. There are 2 different strategies: sub-bin mode and sub-bin mode real-time settlement. real-time settlement, and then sub-bin mode. You get it? When you are under sub-bin mode, sub-bin mode, and you open up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 margin call. The fifth margin call, it is going to be sold independently. It is sold independently. The fifth margin call. This from 1, 2, 3, and 4 margin calls, they are sold all together. They are sold all what? All together. But the fifth margin call, it is going to be sold independently by the robot. And this one has a take a profit of 1.3. 1.3 or 1.2%. Meaning that when the robot sells the 50 call, when you are trading under sub-bin mode, the robot is not going to give you profit made from here. Because if it sells, it means you have made profit. But the profit will not be given. It will not be given to you. But rather, the robot will return the profit in the market, and it will buy for you more of this coin to create another new average price to help the coin come out from floating loss. And all of it that it has bought, it is going to sell them all together here. All together, plus the money that it has returned in the market. That is sub-bin mode. Sub-bin mode. Now, what is your goal of trading? Is it coming out from the floating loss? Or your goal is of trading, it is to make money. If your goal of trading it is to make money, then real-time settlement. Real-time settlement. Sub-bin mode, real-time settlement. It is okay. Why? If you open up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 margin calls, the first 4 margin calls, are going to be sold together. They will be sold together. But this one, the 50 call, the robot is going to sell it independently. And this is what we call the sub-sell. And here you will get what we call the sub-sell. And when the robot sells, the profit is given to you. When the robot sells, the profit, it is given to you under real-time settlement. You get it? Under real-time settlement, sub-bin mode, real-time settlement. When you trade under that mode, the robot, whenever it sells, the profit is given to you. The profit is what? It is given to you. So you receive what we call the sub-sales. You receive the sub-sales. So the more the margin calls, the more sub-sales that you always have. The coin will be floating, but you will be making profit. The coin will be floating, but you will be making profit, because when it goes down a little bit, the robot will buy. And when it rises, it will sell. When it goes down, it will buy. When it rises, it will sell for you to make profit. It is not under cycle. It is under one shot. Because some people think that when the robot is buying and selling, it is under cycle mode. No, it should be in one shot. It should be in one shot. Why is it able to buy and sell? It is because of this mode you are trading in. The sub-bin mode, real-time settlement. If you have understood that, type 2 in the chat. Type 2 in the chat if you have understood that. if you have understood that, type a 2 in the chat. If you have really got that, type a 2 in the chat. Now, you can't trade in sub-bin mode real-time settlement with 1 to 4 margin calls. Sub-bin mode real-time settlement works if you have more than 4 margin calls. And also, sub-bin mode works when you have more than 4 margin calls. So when you have 2, 1 up to 4 margin calls, this is supposed to be warehouse. Because from 1, 2, 3, and 4, all these margin calls are sold together. So it is supposed to be warehouse. But if you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus margin calls, you can trade in real-time settlement. Why? The first 4 margin calls will be sold together, but these other margin calls are going to be sold independently. They are going to be sold independently. If you trade under real-time settlement, sub-bin mode real-time settlement, whenever the robot sells a call, the profit is going to be given to you. But if you trade under sub-bin mode, the robot will not give you profit, but the profit will be turned back in the market, will be returned back in the market for the robot to buy for you more of that coin. So now, what is your goal of trading? Is it to make money? Go under sub-bin mode real-time settlement. Is it to come out from floating loss? You can trade under sub-bin mode. But for this strategy that we are talking about, the super start small and win big, the mode that we are trading in, it is sub-bin mode real-time settlement. Again, the AI margin call, it's supposed to be off. It is supposed to be off. The AI margin call is supposed to be off. AI margin call is supposed to be off. Why? Because we have opened up more margin calls, we want our robot to buy them chap. We want the robot to buy them chap. You get it? Quick, because there are much margin calls. We want the robot to buy them quick without delaying. The market drops a little bit and then the robot buys. When it rises, it sells and gives you profit. It says just like that. That's why the AI margin call is supposed to be off. Now, having understood all of that, let's go to how to save the strategy and the settings of the strategy. We said it starts from $100 and above. And we said $100, trade one coin, use 15%. 15% of $100, which is 0.15 times 100, which is giving us $15. And I said $15, it becomes our FFBA. It is the initial first buying amount. What is the remaining balance? The remaining balance is 100 minus 15, which is giving us 85. Divide this by 5. 5 becomes our second first buy. It becomes our second first buying amount, and then this gives us 17 margin calls. It gives us 17 margin calls, or what we call the margin call limit. The name margin call limit means number of margin calls. Margin call limit means number of margin calls. Margin call limit means number of margin calls. Now we go to the settings. To the set what? We go To the settings, we pray that the network does not disturb us today. Open your royal queue. Open your royal queue. Let me first get my pointer here. If I do anything. So this is a royal queue account. Inside, come and you click at mine here. That word mine. Mine, it is here down. It is here down. Then come here on my strategy setting. My strategy what? Setting. So make sure you click on this arrow. That arrow. Tap. So come here on the plus button. If you have saved any strategy, you are going to find a plus sign here. If you have not saved any strategy, you will find the word add it now. Add it now, it will be somewhere here. It will be somewhere here. You will say word add it now. Add it now. You get it? So you click on add it now if you have not saved any strategy. But if you have saved some strategy, you click on that word plus. You click on the plus sign. After clicking come here, make sure that the risk type, the iPhone users, you always find when it is in conservative. I repeat it. iPhone users here on risk type, the word risk type, you always find here when it is in conservative. It is in conservative, but change it to steady. Put it under steady. Put it under what? Under steady. Someone told me, why don't you buy an iPhone in this business? I told him an Android version is better. iPhone users have their own way of doing things. Okay. You come here on the word remark. This remark, it means you naming the strategy. Give a strategy a name for easy trading. Give a strategy a name. You click on this word option. You name the strategy. What is the strategy? Super, start, small, and win big strategy. And win big strategy. It is this one I'm saving. It is for $100. Remember, I told you the strategy applies to all trading capital above 100. Starting from 100, starting from $100 and above. So you save a strategy depending on your trading capital. If your trading capital is $2,000, you don't save the one of 100. You people, you are very funny. The people that I'm teaching. If your capital is $500, save for 500. Don't save for 100. Are we together? Because I already showed you how to calculate for 500, how you can calculate for 200 and 300. If it is 100, start small and win big, $100. Then we are done. We are done. We said here the first buy in amount. The first buy in what? In amount. What is the initial first buy in amount? It is 15% times 100. Times what? 100, which is giving us 0.15 times 100, which is giving us $15. And I told you $15 becomes your FFBA. It is the initial first buy-in amount, meaning that here you will put 15. 15 is our initial first buy-in amount. Here you put 15. Then I said, AI margin call, it is supposed to be off. Supposed to be what? Off. Then we talked about this margin call limit. And I said margin call limit means the number of margin calls. It means the number of margin calls. Now, how do we calculate the margin calls to be put here? How do we calculate the margin calls to be put here? It is very simple. It is 15% divided by 100 times 100, which is 0.15 times $100, giving us 15. And I told you 15 becomes your FFBA. That's why here we have put 15 as our first buy in amount. Now, what is the remaining balance? The remaining balance is 100 minus 15, which is 85 divided by 5. 5 becomes our second first buy in amount. That after the robot buying using the $15, immediately change from 15 and you put 5, because 5 is our second first buy in amount. If you divide 85 divide by 5, you are getting 17. 17 becomes our number of margin calls, or what we call the margin call limit. 17 becomes our number of margin calls, because once you divide 85 divide by 5, you are getting 17. 17 becomes the number of margin calls, or what we call the margin call limit. The question is here, what are we putting here? What are we putting there? Let me see. Or you see, Molife, don't run. What do we put here? Even after calculating, people will give you a wrong answer. Sheka yagamba namusima engolo. Even after calculating, you will see people giving a wrong answer. Even after calculating, you will see people giving a wrong answer. Hey! Okay, let me see. Someone is giving me 18. Now I don't know where 18 is coming from. You will fail exams, F9. See me after the class. See me after the what? After the class, that is an F9. See me after the what? After the class. Namusima engolonzi. This is 17. You put 17. Then you come here and you put 3%. That is our take profit. Most of the signals that are being given, or all of the signals that we give you, have a take profit of 3%. 3 what? 3%. Therefore, here, always save 3%. 3%. Then come here, and you put 0, you put 0, 0.1. 0.1. Why is it 0.1? Oh, you can save this as 3.01. You get it? In case you want to get 3% exactly. What does this mean? It means that when the market rises up and it tries to come back a little bit by 0.1, your robot will sell by 0.1. And in this case, you may not get exactly 3%. It will be 3% minus 0.1%. You end up getting something like a 2 point something. That's why some people who are very keen, they tell you, I set a take profit of 3%. By the robot, when the robot sold, it gave me 2 point something. It is because of this. this take a profit callback. But if you save this, you save this as 3.01 and this is 0.1, you get it. You will be able to get exactly 3%, because it is going to be 3.01 minus 0.1, which remains as 3%. It remains as 3%. So come here and you put 0.1. Then here, buy in callback. Buy in callback. It is 0.01. It is 0.01. Then come here on subposition. It is 0.01. 0.01. Then come here on strategy period. Here. Click on this word cycle. It will change to one shot. Have you seen how it changed to one shot? Change it to one shot. Then come to this word of margin configuration. Margin configure what? Configuration. This side of margin call drop. Here, the first call is 0.2. The second is 0.3. This is 0.4, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, up to down 0.5. Let's do it. This is 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. The rest is 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. Listen, 0.5. The rest is 0.5. I'm giving you the settings. 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. Then this side of multiple buy. Multiple buy. You put one time. Put one time. So leaders who are introducing people into the business, don't focus on these people making a lot of profit if they have not yet understood what to do. You know, the problem is even us leaders, when we introduce someone into the business, we become excited. And then we give them strategies. You give them the bull run strategy, the bye-bye poverty strategy. Those strategies are very nice when the market is okay, it is moving good. But for a person who is just starting the business, they have not yet experienced the movement of the market. They don't understand what to do. The best strategies to give them are two strategies. Start small and win big, or super start small and win big. Those are two strategies. These people, their main point is to make money on a daily basis. You get it? And you are giving them the bye-bye poverty at first, because you want them to make a lot of profit. They are going to be stuck in floating loss without making profit, and then they will quit the business. So if you have just signed up a person into the business, tell him, please, I'm going to give you the super start small and win big, or start small and win big strategies. Be trading with those two strategies as you learn how the business works. As you learn how the business works. If they want to get a lot of profit, let them learn what to do and how to bear with the market. Come and you click on sure. After that, you click on sure. Then you see everything we have saved it. 0.1, this. Now you come here. You see? Let me show you something. You see here? Distributed take profit allocation. We have opened up 17 margin calls. I want you to see very well. We have opened up 17. The number of margin calls is 17. Then you come here on distributed take profit allocation. Do you see? Starting from the 50 call. Starting from the what? The 50 call. Have you seen? It is having 1.3%, 1.3%, 1.3%, 1.3%. That means these calls from the 50 call to the last call are being sold at 1.3%. At 1.3%. But the first four from 1, 2, 3, and 4, these 4 margin calls are sold all together at a take profit of 3%. They are sold together at a take profit of 3%. Are we together? They are sold all together at a take profit of what? Of 3%. But from the 50 call, they are sold at 1.3. 1.3, 1.3%. That means these calls, they sell earlier than this. Because why do they sell earlier? 3% and 1.3, which is high. 3% and 1.3, which is high. Let me see. 3% and 1.3, which is high. 3% and 1.3, which is high. 3% and 1.3, which is high. Which is high. 3% and 1.3, which is high. If you have been following. 3% is what? 3% is high. So if 3% is high, yeah? If 3% is high, if this coin is rising, and it has not yet reached 3%, you will be making profit. The robot will be selling, giving you 1.3%. 1.3%. These are the sub-sales the robot is giving you. Maybe the coin has not yet gone up to reach 3% take a profit, but it is trying to come up. It is trying to come up. Whenever it is coming up, the robot will be selling. Whenever it is coming up, the robot will be selling. It will be selling at 1.3%, which is here. Which is here. Which is here. So it is starting from the 50 sub position. 50 sub position. From 1, 2, 3, and 4. These margin calls from 1, 2, 3, and 4, they are sold at 3%. But from 5 to down, they are sold at 1.3. That means these calls here, they are sold earlier than these. They are sold earlier than this. So if you trade under sub-bin mode real-time settlement, you are going to be able to make a profit in sub-sales. Sub-sales are coming from where? They are coming from the 50th call, the 6th call, the 7th call, and the 8th call when the market is rising. If you have understood that, type a 4 in the chat. Hey, type a 4 in the chat. Type a 4 in the chat. Let me see. People who are really following. Very easy to understand. Very easy. Very easy to understand. Now, if we have understood this one here, then come and save. You have finished our settings. You click on save. The strategy is here. It is saved already. It is saved already. It is there. Then you can click here on the back arrow. You click there. You come back. Now, when you are given a signal, let me first see here. For example, this signal here. People are asking me more questions about this type of signal. And let me make it very easy for them. So, when you have already saved your strategy, like we have saved our strategy, the strategy is already saved. You get it? It is already saved. These signals are signals of pumping coins. They are signals of what? Of pumping coins. Coins that are seriously rising. These signals, signals of current price. But signals of current are supposed to be traded with a lot of margin calls. Are supposed to be traded with a lot of margin calls. Why? Because if you look at trading is like this. Here down we buy. Up here we sell. Up we sell. Now, for you, the selling point, it is your entry point. When you trade these signals, the selling point is your entry point. You are buying high. You are buying what? You are buying high. Now, you are buying high, expecting the market to go above your entry point. Sometimes it can disappoint you when you have bought high, and instead the market comes down. You experience what we call floating loss if you did not trade with enough margin calls. Now, the funny thing is, when you have saved your strategy in your royal queue and you are given a signal like this, what you need from this signal, it is the name of the coin. Only the name of the coin. Because they are telling you buy at current price. They are telling you buy at that price in the market. Buy at that price in the market. That's what we call current price. Buy at that price in the what? In the market. For example, when you find a shirt at $10 in the market, the person tells you, I'm selling my shirt at $10, and you don't bargain. You buy it at 10. You buy it at $10. That means you have bought at current price. But there is someone who will come and say, no, me, I'm giving you 8. I'm giving you $80. If this person buys it $80, it means the person has bought at preset. It has bought at preset price. The price has dropped a little bit, and then the person has bought. So, signals of current price, when you are given such kind of a signal, what you need from this signal, it is the name of the coin only. The name of the coin only. That's what you need. Like this signal that I'm pointing on, this type of signal, I'm talking at this type of signal. What you need from this signal, it is the name of the coin only. This one, you don't need it. This, you don't need it. This, you don't need it because you already saved yours. So this one, you don't need it. You only need the name of the coin. Now, the name of the coin, it is CERO, CERO. Open your royal queue. Search for the coin. Click on the search bar. Then come and you click on all. Click on all. Some people are saying we don't see the coin. It is because you are in favorite. But first click on all. Click on all, then come here and you search for the coin. The coin is CEL. This is Celo. It is what? Celo. Then click on it. Come and you click on I understand. Click on I understand. After clicking on I understand, come down here and you click on create. Then you click on create again down here. After clicking on that, come on trade setting. Come on trade setting. When you come to trade setting, change here. Change. Change the what? Change the mode. Change the mode. Are you seeing the steps? Change the what? The mode to sub-bin mode real-time settlement. Put it here. Now, are you seeing the number of margin calls that are here? Are you seeing the take a profit? Are you seeing this? Now, when I click on choose a strategy, you will see here that the number of margin calls is going to change to 17. To our saved strategy, you come and you click on choose a strategy. Click on choose a strategy. Then choose this one that you want to trade with. It is start small and win big. You click anywhere. This strategy. Tap. You see? You see the number of, you see everything has now changed. So I have entered in my saved strategy in the coin. Then again, come here and you change the first buy-in amount to 15. Change the first buy-in amount to what? To $15. $15. Because we are trading using the sub-bin. We are trading using the super start small and win big strategy over $100. Put here 15. Make sure here it may go back, but change it to sub-bin mode real-time settlement. After that, click on save because everything is done now. Click on save and you click on sure. When you click on sure, the coin is telling you enter at current price. There is no preset. They are telling you buy at current price. What they mean by current price? What they mean by current price? The current price of the coin is here. This is the current price of the coin. It is here. It is there. That is the current price of the what? Of the coin. Once they tell you buy at current price, they are meaning this price here. You can get this price here and you write it under preset. You write it under preset here. You write it under preset. Hey, you write it under what? Under preset. Now, you come and you say the current price is 0.8294. You come here, say 0.8294. You click on sure. That means the current price has entered here. Then you click on activate. You click on activate and you click on create. Immediately you click at create. Because you are buying at current price, the robot is going to buy immediately. It will buy immediately. And I said, immediately, don't waste any single minute. Immediately you click on the word create. It means the robot has bought. It has bought using the $15. Come back to your trade setting. Change from 15 and you put $5. Then you come and you click on save. It will be done. It will be done. That means the $15 have already gone to the market. If the robot buys the coin, it means the $15 have gone to the market. Then change from 15 to $5 so that the robot can buy the 17 margin calls using $5 as first buy in amount. As first buy in amount. This is how it is going to be. When you came here on margin configuration, I told you put one time here, one time, but this time is multiple. It is multiple buy. The robot is multiplying as it buys. What does it multiply? It multiplies the number you have put here times the first buy in amount. So meaning that the robot is buying, it is buying 17 times. It is buying 17 times. And on the 17 times, the robot is putting in $5 because here it is 1 times 5. 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 Meaning that whenever the robot is buying the margin calls, it is putting in $5. So the robot is buying 17 times 5. It is buying 17 times what? It is buying 17 times 5. 17 times 5. That is $85. That is 85 what? $85, which was our remaining balance. For those ones who remember, we said that it is 15 divided by 100 times 100 what? Dollars, which is giving us 0.15 times 100. This is giving us $15. And I said 15 becomes our FFBA, is our initial first buy in amount. Now I said what is the remaining balance? The remaining balance is 100 minus 15, which was giving us 85. So 85, it is the remaining balance that we are going to use for margin calls. It is the remaining balance we use for margin calls. That's why we divided 85 divided by 5. And then we got 17, which was our number of margin calls. And I said 5 becomes our second first buy in amount. I believe there is someone who has understood. Now, for those ones who ate the brains of the fish, I don't know how it is called. Brain of the fish, I don't know how it is called. We have sciences here, teachers here. If you are a teacher, you can tell me. The brain of a fish. Because in Africa, it is believed that if you eat the eyes of a fish, if you eat the brain of a fish, if you eat a head of a cock or a hen, you become wise. You become wise. Now, those people who ate those things, you are not throwing them away. The legs of the chicken, if you eat them, you become wise. Hey, you become wise. So, if you are very good at understanding, when they give you a signal like this, and they tell you buy at current price, they are telling you after your settings, like here, let's say I saved 15%, then I come and save. I don't need to put anything here. I don't need to put anything. When a signal comes and is telling you buy at current price, here don't put anything. You just, after your settings, come and you click on activate. Click on activate, then you click on create. After clicking on create, the robot immediately that is going to buy. The robot will buy immediately. Why is it buying immediately? It is buying immediately because this signal, it is of current price. The robot is buying at that very price in the market. So it will buy immediately. After clicking on create, come back to your trade setting. Don't waste even any single minute. Come back to your trade setting and you change from 15, then you put 5. Then you put 5 and you save again. Why are you putting 5? You are putting 5 so that the robot can buy the 17 margin calls using $5. If you don't change this 5, from 15 to 5, if you don't change it from 15 to 5, my friend, the strategy is going to be very wrong. It will be very wrong. Oh, that means the robot, if you don't change from 15 to 5, the robot is going to buy the 17 margin calls. It will buy the 17 margin calls using $15. That means whenever the robot will be buying the margin calls, it is going to be putting in $15. Remember, you had $85. 85 divided by 15. How many margin calls the robot will buy? How many margin calls the robot will buy? Let's see. 85 divided by 15. The robot will buy only 5 margin calls. It will buy only 5 margin calls. The rest will not be bought. Remember, you are having 17 margin calls because you did not change. Because you didn't change from because you didn't change from 15 to 5. You left it to 15. Some people are very funny. Me, I forgot. I forgot. You know, leader, I was so busy and I forgot. You know, after setting, then you know the baby was disturbing me. I tell people were calling me on the shop. You know what? Chairman came and he was telling me that and this. Then I forgot. Who's the problem now? Who's the problem now? If you didn't change, who's the problem? Because me, when I'm teaching you, I'm telling you change. Now, if you are forgetful and you didn't change, who's the problem? Tell me that no, it is leader Chris's problem. He didn't teach us that. What and what? Tell me. Have you seen? Have you seen that? Have you seen that? Change immediately. Now, when it comes to this kind of signal, because we have 2 different signals, when it comes to this kind of signal, let me first get my pointer. This kind of signal, this one here, I know you also see them at the group, this kind of signal. Now, when you are given this signal and you already saved your strategy, you already saved your what? Your strategy within your queue. What you need from this signal, you need the name of the coin plus the preset. This is not needed, and this is not needed, and this is not needed. And this is not needed. For example, this is AR. AR signal. You know, I've taught 2 different things today. People are very careful with the learning. Today they have learned, hey, this is AI. You come here. You click on all. Click on all, you say AR. The coin is AR. So is it AR? There are so many coins here. Yes, it is here. The coin is here. You click anywhere on the coin. After clicking on that, come and you click on I understand. Then you click on create. Click on create. Then you come and you click on create down. Come to trade setting. Trade what? Trade setting. AI. Come here. Choose a strategy. that you want to be trading with. Choose a strategy. Tap. I'm choosing this that I'm teaching today. So super start small. Have you seen that the settings are now in? Come and change here. The mode. You say sub-bin mode, real-time settlement. Then you put here $15. Put here $15. Come down here and save. Click on the word save here. Down. You save and you click sure. After clicking on sure, remember this is a preset signal. I told you this is not needed and this is not needed. This is not needed. We need this. The name of the coin, we have got it. The preset is 19.93. Come here. Preset is put here. Click on this arrow. Tap. Put in here. Put in 19.93. That is the preset given in the signal. Then you click on sure. After clicking sure, click on activate. Click on, then you click on create. Wait for the robot to buy. With the preset, you wait for the robot to buy. If the signal is preset, the robot will not buy immediately. Because preset means you are buying at a slightly lower price than the current price. You see, preset means you are buying at a lower price than the current price. You are buying at a lower price than the current what? Than the current price. So that means you have to wait for your current price to drop down to preset so that the robot can buy. And people who are trading preset signals, you always come in our inboxes and say, I set the coin and the robot is not buying for for the whole day. I don't know where is the problem. Is fuel fee is there. I have capital there, but the robot is not buying. I don't know what's the problem. If the coin is of preset, the current price, this current price has to drop down to your preset, because preset, it is a trigger price. It is a price you want your robot to start buying this coin. For example, if you find a shirt in the market and a shirt is at $10, and for you have $8. You have $8. That means you have to wait for the price of the shirt to drop to $8 that you have, so that you can buy. It is the same thing here. Now, this $10, it is the current price in the market, but for you have $8. $8 becomes the preset. $8 becomes the what? The preset. That means you need to wait for the price of the shirt to drop down to 8 so that you can buy, because it is $8 which you have in the market. It is $8 which you have in the pocket. It is $8 that you have in the pocket. So it is the same incident here, that when you are given a certain price in the signal, this is the price. This is the current price. So you have to wait for the current price to drop down to your preset so that the robot buys the coin. If it doesn't buy, it means the current price did not drop to your preset. You can cancel the trade and you trade another one. Here,